Hey guys, today we are going to talk about the new L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise that everybody is just so hyped up about. I've got to be real with you, I'm kind of a mascara snob. There are only certain formulas I like. Nothing in my eyes compares to the Chanel La Volume. That is my all-time favorite. Followed very closely by Lancome Hypnose. Nothing that I found compares to those. However, they're really expensive for a mascara that can sometimes dry out in a month, so I don't purchase those very often. I am very, very fond of the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Looks like this. This is kind of my go-to from the drugstore. I've repurchased this like 5 times. That is followed very closely by the Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Angel for my lower lashes. It just has a more precise wand that looks like that, so it works really well for my small lower lashes. I have lighter lashes, so I really like to coat my lashes and make them as pumped up as possible because as you guys can see, I don't have much lash going on. So this has like really good reviews. Everyone's talking about it and I wanted to go ahead and give it a shot. So I'm gonna give my lashes a really good curl here. I have nothing on my eyes, obviously. Here's what the brush head looks like. I hear that this compares very closely to the Better Than Sex mascara. So I've never had that, so I don't know. But it's a pretty big head, which sometimes doesn't work for my eyes because I have hooded small eyes. But can you guys just take a second and appreciate the difference in, you know, curling your lashes? Like, look at that. That is crazy to me. Crazy. So let's go ahead and get a little closer here and just go in. Now, I know I've talked about this before. I really think that mascaras perform a little better after they've been open for about a week. I think that they kind of like, the oxygen that hits it kind of like makes it work a little better, I guess. I don't know if it's because it dries it out. I'm probably getting mascara on my upper lid. I have the mirror so far down here I can't really see, but we'll fix all that later. First thoughts, it's not getting clumpy at all. I really like that, and I actually do feel like I'm getting both volume and lift right now, which is really nice. And that's kind of shocking for me because typically I don't like mascara when I first open it. Like I said, it takes about a week. Now I picked up the Blackest Black color. This is not the waterproof. So what I'll do is I'll put my Lash Sensational on the other eye so we can kind of compare which one looks better. I like the dryness of this formula. It makes it easier to kind of work with. Wet mascaras are very hard to work with. They just kind of slop all over the place. Try to go in with a second coat after I do the other eye with my Lash Sensational, but this is what we look like right now. I really like it so far. All right, so Colossal Lash on the other side. I always take the tip of my mascara and rub it on a napkin because that's where I tend to make errors. I can tell this one is wetter right away, and this has been open for about 3 weeks. I feel like the Lash Sensational is a little darker as well. They're both in Blackest Black. I feel like the Paradise Lash looks a little more wispy than this one. The Lash Sensational is a little more separated. Can you guys see that? Whereas this one looks a little more wispy, which I actually really like. It looks like I have like more lashes and almost like I have a fluttery like Ardell false lash on. I do think that this is a little softer. This one looks a little more harsh, which is the Lash Sensational. It's a little more black. And like I said, they're a little more separated. So right now I'm actually liking the Lash Paradise better, but it all depends on preference and what you like your lashes to look like. So let me go in for a second coat with the Lash Paradise, and then we'll go in on the other side for a second coat with the Lash Sensational. All right, so here we are with 2 coats on each eye. So big difference here. We have the Lash Paradise on this side where it looks like they're more like fluttery and it almost looks like I have more lashes, whereas the Maybelline Lash Sensational, they're kind of separated and they're a little more clumpy. So I feel like these mascaras, you can't really compare them to each other because you get two totally separate effects. So it all depends on what you were going for and what your style is. If you like a little bit more of the fluttery, kind of like full voluminous effect, whereas this side, the Maybelline Lash Sensational, there's my dryer, sorry, looks like I have more of the kind of like separated effect. So it totally depends on what you like for your mascara effect. I've got to be honest, I'm really liking this right now, you guys. It's different for me. I'm very used to this. I really tend to prefer more of the separated look, but this is different and I am absolutely loving it. So I'm really happy that now I have something that can kind of be more of like a fluttery lash look, and then something where if I want like the whole separation look, I can kind of pull for this guy. Let me quickly, before I go, throw these on the bottom lashes as well. Okay, so I feel like the difference isn't so severe on the bottom lashes, but you can see that the Lash Sensational side is slightly more clumpy than the Lash Paradise side. So yeah, I'm really into this. Even with this big brush head, which typically can be a challenge for me with my smaller hooded eyes, I think this was super easy to maneuver. I could get right in there and really build up the lashes. I didn't have any kind of issues with that. I hope this was helpful to some of you. If you guys have any questions, as always, please leave them below. I love interacting with you guys. I read and respond to every single comment. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you're interested. It means the world to me, and I will check you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.